Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about why there's so many women out there who have it all, who have the brains, who have intelligence, who have knowledge, education, who have it all. But why is it that they're still behind a lot of men? And I don't even want to start with equal pay and with promotions and all of that. We all know that. That's nothing new under the sun. I'm just asking why? Is it really because men are just more dominant, that they fight themselves through it? Is that the reason? Certainly one of the reasons, I believe. But I think there's also another reason. And this is why I want to take you to the horses. Because you know what is this is so great about the horses. When people working with these animals, you always, and really always without exception, see their true self. There is no faking, there is no pretending, you cannot play act. This is what you see is what you get. And when you're watching men working with horses and you're watching women working with horses, in general, of course, there's a big difference. Now, let me give an example. When I tell a guy, hey, you get on your horse now, you do this exercise, you experiment around, and you find yourself through. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, that guy says, all right, I'm up for that. I go for that. And you know what? When I peek over there, that guy does it. He's just kind of playing around and dinking around and just experimenting. And as soon as you know it, that horse is doing awesome stuff. Now, let's go to the woman. As a rule, I tell her the very same thing. 9 times out of 10, she says, and that's the first thing, most of the time she says, oh my God, what if I mess up? What if I screw up? What if I make a mistake? I think I cannot do it. This is the biggest fear in a lot of women. And I can really relate to that because that was my biggest fear back then, 20 years ago. I was so afraid of making a mistake that I didn't even start doing stuff. This is so crazy. Now, do you think that guy that doesn't make any mistakes? You gotta be kidding. Of course he is. He's probably making more mistakes than women. But you know, the difference is he doesn't care. He freaking doesn't care because that guy knows I have to make mistakes. I have to experiment. I have to find myself through because I need to develop a feel for this whole thing. I need to develop this timing, right? And then things start to become pretty. Things start to become perfect at the end. But the thing is, a lot of women have this hold up. Oh, it has to be pretty from the start. And here's the secret. From the start, it's not gonna get pretty. Nothing is gonna be pretty. It's gonna get pretty when you give yourself permission to go through the rough and through the tough. Then it's gonna get pretty. So just give yourself permission to suck. And don't get too tight about it. Just get more relaxed about stuff and start experimenting. This is what guys do a lot of times. And this is why they are further ahead. Not because they're stronger, they're smarter, they're better, only because they're more relaxed about it. They are more free. They just give themselves permission to make mistakes. So, I want to challenge you. You knew that was coming, right? Next time, you gotta have some kind of a challenge waiting for you. Like the boss is gonna just put that thing on your table, says, this is gonna be your assignment. Don't shrink back. Don't say, hey, let him do it, he can do a better job. Don't do that. Just be there, courageous, bold, and confident, and say, all right, I'm gonna do it. And give yourself permission to suck. And by doing that, you will take a lot of pressure off of your shoulders. And it's gonna be so liberating. And then you will see that you're gonna move ahead a lot faster. So, try it out.